Last time on Bombastic Plastic, we geared up for the release of the Kong Studios small stock of Super Saiyan 3 figures, but was it enough? Find out on this exciting episode of Bombastic Plastic.
Alright guys, I gotta keep it 100 with y'all about what happened on Friday. It was an absolute, I don't even know what to call it. I really don't. The best comparison I can give y'all is if y'all watched the anime or read the manga of Chainsaw Man and they described the scene of when the Gun Devil first appeared on the scene. It was like a devastating set of events, right? What I mean by that is it was something like, yo, it appeared in New York for 2 minutes, and in that time over 250,000 people died. It appeared somewhere else in the world for 5 minutes or 60 seconds, and over 100,000 people died. And so I say that to say, like, this went up for pre-order, or it went up in stock for stock order at 5 p.m. my time on Friday, right? And I kid you not, I put the link up in the community tab. By the way, check out the community tab, because sometimes I don't always dedicate a video to something. I might just post like a link or give a small update in the community tab. So yeah, I gotta pay attention to the community tab, right? I put it up. I put the link up. I tried to put the link up as fast as I could because I had a feeling these things would sell like hotcakes. In fact, they sold, as I said in the 5K Toys post talking about this, they sold at like light speed, bro. And like I said, I tried to post the link as fast as I could. I kid you not, 2 minutes had passed. It was 5:02, and like 4 out of 6 of these was already like sold out, or at least 3 out of 6 was sold out in the blink of an eye. And I was like, yo, what's like, I knew they was gonna sell fast. I was thinking like first 15 minutes, everything was gonna be gone. But no way, it was like 2 minutes, and I was like, yo, I'm almost certain. It's unfortunate because I'm almost certain some people were just seeing that link that I put, and they're like, oh crap, and they click the link, and it's like one of the things, or might be all the things that they wanted, was gone. So this thing was like an absolute, I'm not gonna say it was a mess, because they already warned. It was like, yo, if you want this product, pre-order it. But I also understand, once again, not to get too sidetracked, but I understand wanting to know what you're gonna get before pre-ordering. So it's like, I would say to a certain extent, it's kind of like those people are being punished in a way. But at the same time, if you've seen that the quality of the product has been up to your standard, and not to get too much into the review territory, because reviews will be coming, a whole bunch of reviews will be coming. I'm backed up right now, and I got a lot of ground to cover in terms of the reviewing thing. But with those, like, I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people say, yo, my Super Saiyan 3s are perfectly fine. Like, the only thing is that the hair is heavy. I've also heard some other people say, like, these things are trash, QC is trash, and I don't really know what to make of it. I haven't had it in hand just yet. I'll be getting them pretty soon. But I don't really know what to make of it, because it seems like a mixed bag. Some people are saying, oh, mine's are fine. Other people are saying, yo, this is trash. And of course, the consistent thing across the board is the heavy hair. And once again, we'll really dive deeply into that in the review, because I got some things to say about that. But I want everyone to take this like as a learning experience, because we've seen it in real time now, where something in high demand, where you might have not pre-ordered it or what have you. Now, I understand some people straight up didn't know about it. Now, that's tricky in itself, because sometimes I'm like, how did you not know about this? And other times I'm like, all right, you might be new here. But for somebody that's been collecting figure arts for like 3 years plus, it would be hard for me to believe, especially if you're active on Instagram, that you didn't know about Kong Studios. I haven't come across them, But the aftermath of all of this, really, is a lot of things that happen. I think my man Burf sent me this, but apparently some people who paid and was able to get their order in had their orders canceled. I'm hoping that they got a refund. I'm thinking they should get a refund in a matter of time, but they got their orders canceled. Maybe they didn't have the stock to supplement that order, and so it just got canceled automatically. Burst said something similar happened when the Taunton Art toys briefly went up on 5K toys for order. And, you know, it was the very briefest of times. Like, I remember seeing it up on the site for order. But, like I said, just as fast as it was up on the site, it went. And to be honest, this whole thing, like I said, just take it all as a learning experience. Because the only thing that's left at this time, I'm on the site, it's Kong 25, which is funny. Kong 25, as you can see, is the Vegito with the black gi, orange undershirt, blue belt. I thought for sure that that was going to be the one to sell out first. But I think the hype that 5K Toys gave Kong 26 made that one sell out first. Because I'm sure a lot of people are going to have that on the aftermarket going for absolutely absorbent amounts of money. And it's unfortunate, but that's the way of the game for now. Now, this is it's all touch and go at this point, because a lot of people have been asking, like, oh, can you do like a reissue? And we'll get to that in a separate video, because I don't want this video to be too long. This is gonna just this is basically just a reaction to what happened, and I'm happy that some of you got your orders in. I'm happy that you were able to get that K26, because that, I don't know, I'm pretty sure they might have had only like 60 or 70 of that K26, because that thing sold out what damn near feels like seconds. And it was to a point where my guy Cyrus, he wanted to get his copy, but he unfortunately, as he was about to check out, and I heard this story a couple times, as he was about to check out, had it in the cart, that thing was gone. And also something else I'll say is that, so when these short stock sales go up, people, as usual, keep this in mind, do not follow directions correctly. Because, and what I mean by that is this, and I'm not trying to make this too long. Limited of 1 unit of each per customer. So you can't go in buying multiple units if it only says that, because otherwise you could put your whole order at jeopardy, I'm thinking. And when that's the case, if you're somebody that missed out, what you can keep on doing is refreshing the page. But it depends on how much you care, right? You can keep on refreshing the page, and then sometimes they'll basically blink in and out of being in stock, you know? So keep that in mind. Like, it's really sad. The sad part is hearing the stories of, yo, I had it in my cart, and by the time I went to check out, it wasn't there. Like, that's legitimately, it's irritating to me, and it didn't even happen to me. But this is what happens. It's, like I said, there's no way to really truly prepare. I say have your card information ready, already be signed in. You gotta be quick with your tapping or clicking, and you need a little bit of luck too, to be honest. So let this be a lesson. For example, you want those Super Saiyan 5 Gokus? Well, of course the pre-order's closed by now, but for the next pre-order that's gonna go up, we're gonna have to be mindful, right? Keep this experience in mind. Now, for going back to the Super Saiyan 5s, when that order goes up, we're gonna have to be, keep our wits about us. Now, that could go either way. That could go a little bit less, because not everybody's into, the Super Saiyan 5 form. So just off of that, it'll probably, I'm thinking it'll be less popular. But I don't want to give y'all false hope, because it could maybe sell out even faster, because people could just get it for the sake of, me selling. Once again, that Kong 26 is probably going to be crazy on the aftermarket. I don't even want to look up the price right now, but it's probably going to be insane, absolutely insane. And so for the Super Saiyan 5s, it's going to probably be something very similar. So once again, all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Indeed, if you still are, And until next time, you're dismissed. Goodbye. Press 1 if you got that reference. I'm always going to ask that. But be on the lookout for maybe a second video drop tonight. Possibly. Don't count on it, but be on the lookout. Peace.